shoot, what am I going to say? I'm so indecisive.
Do you have any, what's the question?
Sorry, I completely forgot, okay. Marker. Sorry. Okay.
Making time for people, and I think that's really important, and I would highly recommend that people do that during their time here. Just because a job will come, you'll find out where you're living. After college, you'll find out what city you're working in, and all those things sort of come together. And he has all of that. And I think it would be remiss of people to just forget that he's also placed people in your life through CFA and outside of CFA that he wants you to engage with and that you can learn from, and hopefully that you can impact positively.
To be vulnerable with others, invest in them. You might feel like a fool for asking to hang out so many times with someone or get coffee with them, but in the end it's worth it to build those relationships, to let people around you know that you really care about them, and to let people care for you.
Well, I would say that relationships are really important throughout all 4 years, and they don't need to be relationships with the same people. I think that I've learned that, yes, it's great to have those really long friendships and to see people grow, but sometimes you need to, see how people change and respect that.
I'd say definitely don't hesitate to get involved, even if you don't think, especially in a group like CFA, it's easy to look around and think, oh, everyone, is so much more connected to their faith than me. They're so much, more spiritual than me. They have so many more spiritual gifts. But, God gave us all hands. He gave us, He gave us ourselves that we can, just use what we have.
So CFA has played a huge role in my faith. It's helped me realize so many more things about him and about how he's reflected in every single person that I meet in different ways. And I think CFA has given me such a basis for how I understand fellowship and how I understand community in the church and things like that. I was a very different person before college, throughout my freshman year, and I think CFA's done a wonderful job of making me feel included and helping me learn so much more.
I think I learned so much about what it really looks like to live out the gospel, like in a practical way, and that I don't need to have all the questions answered, and that a lot of students do become more vulnerable when you are intentional, in the relationships with them.
I feel like I've grown so much, just especially by being around all the ministry fellows. Especially, I've been in Ava's Bible course for 3 years, and she's really taught me what it means to be a Christian in everyday life. Just practices that I should keep, how to think about other people, how to think about, my studies in relation to, my faith. It's been really cool to learn from people who are so knowledgeable and, who are so inspiring in terms of how much further along they are in their faith and, the wisdom that can impart to people like me.
CFA has been a part of my life for the entire time that I've been here at Columbia. I actually got recruited during the activities fair at Days on Campus. Put my email down. Jim added me on Facebook. It was really weird, but it was really great. It was a good entry into a community that I never thought I would be able to find at a place like Columbia. I started getting involved with CFA more and more my second semester freshman year. That was after winter conference, where Tiffany and I were actually the freshman MCs. I made a lot of friends there and felt like I really should give back to that community and really invest a lot of my time and energy.
I think I've learned more about, the messy parts of trying to be a Christian in college and trying to, deal with the culture of being at Columbia and being in such a stressful environment and things like that. But I just value CFA so much because of that community and because of that family, but also because of, I guess, the honest relationships that I've had with people, and that regardless of what is going around, whether it's in classes or internships or things like that, like people are constantly there because people are still constantly trying to spread the gospel and live out the gospel in a practical way.